It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. We've got an AL Western Division showdown tonight between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Oakland A's. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and D-Row will see a highly anticipated Major League debut in this one of the elite prospects in the game.
Yeah, this is a special day for the entire sport when you really think about it. Certainly special for the kid in this organization. But I'll tell you, when a prospect of his caliber graduates to the big league level, the baseball world stops and takes notice. I know it's just one game. We're going to put a lot of focus on his performance here today. And it probably really doesn't mean that much, but it would be awesome to see him come out and put on a show for us.
Jesus Luzardo gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last one to pick up a W in his last start when he got into the 7th inning. Let's see if he can make that 2 good, strong outings of 7+ innings back-to-back.
Now into the box, David Fletcher. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. And the payoff pitch. High pop-up. Chapman waits on it. 1 away.
Batting second.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. D-Row, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
And Dan, D-Row, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself.
Oh, and a dive by Moreland. Another try at 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Pinder will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Next, it'll be Anthony Rendon, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Angels go down 1-2-3. Angels nothing. A's coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Jose Quintana, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
So now into the box is Elvis Andrus. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, keep an eye on Elvis Andrus. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Into the box now, Tony Kemp. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Standing in now, Matt Chapman. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
So now to the plate, Ramon Laureano. Up high, 2-1 now. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 2-out double left stranded. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. So stepping in is Justin Upton. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 5. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Hit hard on the ground to short. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is good. The first base.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Stanford grad, so you know he's got the smarts and the baseball acumen to get it done out there. Big middle of the order bat, big time arm from right field as well.
At the plate, Jared Walsh. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Chapman is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
That is it. The right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. The 1-1. Two and two the count. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Angels are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. A 1-1 is laid off for ball two. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Moreland around first on his way for two. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Moreland leads off second with nobody out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
In now, Chad Pinder. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
The set and the 1-1. Swing and a liner. And there's a base hit as the run will score from third, and the A's have taken a 1-0 lead.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That 2-out RB.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Chase Mallow has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head He's on top of the world.
Stepping in now, Elvis Andrus. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Ready now is Max Stassi. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. The 1-1. This one's down. It's the first hit for the Angels, and it's going to be extra bases. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Into the box now, Jose Iglesias. Iglesias in front, 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 pitch. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Batting 9, the center fielder, number 3.
Striding in is Taylor Ward, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Stassi over at second. Iglesias at first with no outs. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Here now the 2-2. David Fletcher is on deck. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
First and second now, 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And that's a fair ball. And not in time as the run scores.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed, off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
At the plate now, Shohei Ohtani. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 2-2. Fouled off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Here's the 1-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
The left fielder, number 10.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Into the box, Justin Upton. Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Angels are out in front, 2-1. And now here is Tony Kemp, grounded out in his last at-bat. Two and one. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped him up. Stassi will wait on it. 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Matt Chapman. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And the pitch.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. High and deep down the left field line. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Upton. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 22.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Our score remains 2-1. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Jared Walsh. The 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Angels.
So 1 down, no 1 aboard, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
The catcher, number 33, Max.
So a runner at first with one out now, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat. Fowler leads off first with one away. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. This one's flared off to the right side. In comes Piscotty. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
The batter, number 3.
To the plate now, Taylor Ward. Hit in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Piscotty. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Angels strand a couple. They lead it 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And there's ball 2 now. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 2-2 offering. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, That's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
The designated hitter, Jed Lowry.
Standing in now, Jed Lowry. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Fowler. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. They still trail it here 2-1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, David Fletcher. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Chase Vallo. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is fastball taken high for a ball. Though he was always projected as a future major leaguer, actually getting to stand in for your first big league at bat is no small feat. You got to think he's really happy to be here, of course.
Yeah, Matty, this guy turned a lot of heads in spring training. Swung the bat extremely well and was just waiting for something to happen for him to get the call to the big leagues.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Popped up. Walsh in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
So next to bat will be Tony Kemp. Popped into foul ground his last time up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They're down 2-1. Adam Kolarek takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. And stepping in, Justin Upton. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Ready with the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Next to hit is Jared Walsh. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And right into the shift. Reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Up next, Dexter Fowler. It was a walk in his last trip. The set and the 1-1 pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Angels are gone in order. They still lead it 2-1. Aaron Slagers enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Here comes the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. The 1-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Mitch Moreland. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. Our score remains 2-1. New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Max Stassi. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Now the 2-1 pitch. A ball hit to Andrus at short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, number 3.
Next up is Taylor Ward. Flew out last time up. Three and 1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
The 3-2 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Angels 2 and the A's 1. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Fletcher onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The left fielder, number 4, Chad Pinder.
So next to hit is Chad Pinder. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. Jed Lowry will be next. The 3-1 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Ward is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Jed Lowry.
At the plate now is Jed Lowry, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. The 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
And now Chase Vallo. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1 left for Oakland. They still trail it here 2-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, David Fletcher. The 1-1. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. The 2-1 home.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Ani bailed him out with a swing, 3-2 now. High in the air down the right field line. The next 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for the Angels.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Jaime Barria is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Now the 2-1. A shot down the first baseline. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The back, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So stepping in is Matt Chapman. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Three-two pitch. He's able to take the ball the other way here, high and deep to right center. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ramon Laureano. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
This one bounces off the pitcher. And he'll get in there safely. And the tying run is in to score from third.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
The set and the 2-1. Fouled off. Fouled away.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. A run, a hit, and a man left. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Jake Diekman will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ballgame tied until the bottom half. Justin Upton the next to hit. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, you don't want to be selfish, Matty. You never want to be that in a team sport, but right here, he's well aware of his hit streak on the line, and he's going to get selfish and grind this AB out.
Outside, 2-1. Lou Trevino comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Digging in next, Jared Walsh. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 1-1 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Pinder is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. Score remains 2-2. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. The 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter.
Good range shown off into the hole right there.
Yeah.
That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
The 1-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Ward is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Jed Lowry.
The plate now is the designated hitter, Jed Lowry. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. From the windup, the 2-1 pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. The payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Now at the plate, here is Max Stassi. He went down on strikes last time up. The 1-1 pitch. In the dirt here. The throw will go to third, and it's too late as he's in there.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 3-1 pitch. And it's fouled away.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Next, here is Jose Iglesias. His prior history in this matchup, he's 0 for 4. And he takes a called third strike, and no help there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 1 away now.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
At the plate now, Taylor Ward. And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 2-2. Austin Allen is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. Now the 1-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Fowler has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Seth Brown will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. Grounded back up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Oakland A's to victoria for the 40th time this season. Lou Trevino claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.